Up next, the Warriors taking on the Mavericks. For the Golden State Warriors, this team is playing winning basketball, victorious in 7 of their last 10 games. Mavs, Warriors, up next on 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The combo up front is Draymond and post. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Down low. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Marshall. Here's Flag. They double him with Moody. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's Moody. 10 points in his last outing. He drops it from range.
All right, Steph, I see your 3, and I'll raise you with one of my own.
Washington outside. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Christie. Here's the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Melton outside. Now post. Now Curry. From deep, Melton. Washington grabs the miss. Pass to Christie. Here's Flag. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Now here's Marshall. On the wing, Christie takes a 3. Rebounded by Green.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Pulls it. Curry, no good.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Mavericks trail by 3. Washington outside. Inside. Flag. Off with the layup. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Now here's Melton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, they call him stay ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
Robinson Earl comes in for Washington, and it's Nembhard in for Marshall. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Melton. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Nembhard outside. Pass to Flagg. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Now here's Podziemski. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Lets it go. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 11 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Pass to Flagg. Now Christie. And here's Nembhard. Clock at 6. Gafford the screen. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
And that one's good. Flagg.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Klay Thompson is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. No good on that one. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
Now here's Podziemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Hield. To the right side. Kuminga against Martin. Here's Podziemski. Offline with a 3. Mavericks trail by 5. Nembhard outside. Thompson outside. Nembhard outside. Martin with a screen on Hield. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back over to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Martin. Flag comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Marshall in for Russell. Here's Curry. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Now here's Nembhard. Washington outside. Nembhard outside. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Lets it fly. Marshall can't hit. The Warriors lead by 5. Melton outside. Curry looking it over. Misses the 3. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Flag. Now Marshall. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag. Lets it fly. Horford pulls it in.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
We often talk about the great physical tools that Kuminga has, and now he's adding that to his game.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Nembhard. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Kuminga. Marshall passes to Christie. For 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And legs of late, a significantly larger role for Max Christie.
Yeah, Brian, he was a former second-round pick and part of that earth-shattering Davis-Doncic trade. But Max Christie has shown himself ready to step up at both ends of the court.
Here's Flag. Washington outside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now here's Post. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Marshall passes to Washington. Good. Washington's got 5 now.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. A chance now to show you the best three-point threats at shooting guard over the past month. You look at Hield, boy, he's a sniper. 3rd best three-point shooter in the league. And of course, Max Christie, and you have to mention his name as well. And right now, he's in the top 10 for three-point shooting.
these long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
Well, today more than ever, elite shooting is at a premium. Two guards must be able to hurt you from deep.
And here's Flagg outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. 27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Back to Curry. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 14, and the Warriors miss again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Flagg outside. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 5.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Steve Kerr. Coach, a good start for you guys, but not quite as effective in the second quarter. Cause for concern?
No, I thought we played well. We came out and played tough defense and got out and ran, moved the ball. We didn't knock down a ton of shots, but I like the quarter overall.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. We've got one here from NBA Champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. The combo up front is Draymond in post. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Moody in at the 3. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Pass to Melton. The 3. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Post.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Christie. Melton misses. Mavericks trail by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And you look at the fit with Cooper Flagg and the Mavericks, Tim. Man, what stands out here?
I think the first thing for me is just his competitive edge. He is ready to make an immediate impact because of his toughness. Eventually, his aggressiveness as a scorer will catch up to that.
But we forget, he's still a teenager.
Yeah, but he certainly is made for this stage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
See the stat sheet here for Moses Moody. Here's Marshall. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. He's covered by Curry. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ooh, poked away. Christie with a steal. Pass to Washington. Here's Flagg for the lead. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Curry. This one for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Out left to the wing. Here's Flagg. He's covered by Curry. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Marshall with it. Now guarded by Moody. And the dunk by Gafford.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Stephen Curry. Up top, Moody. Outside Podziemski. Screen by Post. The shot. And again, no good by Golden State. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Nembhard left side. On the wing, Christie. Marshall passes to Nembhard. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And they take the lead. Christie's got 6 here in the quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to Melton. 4-3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that one.
And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. Really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Melton outside. Can they get it? Counted from distance. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. No good. It's a tie game in Dallas. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Thompson and Flagg make up the 2 forward spots. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Nembhard in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson outside. There's the 3. That shot missing. The Warriors lead by 3. Healed from outside. Russell with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out to Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Now here's Podziemski. Horford outside. From deep. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Nembhard for 3. Nailed. nails it from three.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Hield passes to Kuminga. From about 19, and there's Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
On the wing, Thompson launches it. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors leading. And here's Podziemski. From behind the arc. They get it again.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Nembhard outside. The three. Lays out and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
And the Warriors making a change here. Post's checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Hield. And it's Melton in for Podziemski. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Green. Outside Moody. Let's loose for three. The three is in.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Marshall outside. Now Washington. Here's Flag. 6 on the shot clock. Gafford with a screen on Curry. Oh, missed on the tray.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Now Green for three. Gafford ripped down the board. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Washington. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Curry with it. Outside Green. Screen by Post. Puts up the tray. Green able to hit from three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Washington fires. And the three misses.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Green. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Now here's Washington. Flag outside. Jacks up a three. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Moody misses the three. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Oh, off target from downtown. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Washington. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And the Mavericks call time here. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Here's Christie. Fires the 3. Shot's no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Marshall. First personal foul. 14 foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he nails it.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And